Today we're going to talk through how at Brandywine Oak, we have found the best way to give a family outcomes to what matters in their lives is by surrounding that family with a team of credentialed financial professionals to solve all of their money problems. As the CEO of Brandywine Oak, it is my job and my responsibility to make sure that you and your family have access to the best resources in the industry. That starts with, but it's not limited to, direct access to me for whatever you might need. In fact, when a new family hires our firm, I always ask them personally, specifically, what was it that helped you select our firm over the likes of Merrill Lynch, Ameriprise, Wells Fargo, Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, or Vanguard for that matter, to name some of the firms we have moved the most significant amount of assets from over the last few years. The new families to our firm have consistently said the three things that helped them select our firm were: number one, our family office style coverage, as we are involved in every financial decision that family makes involving a dollar sign. Number two, a fully integrated tax practice that communicates with the IRS. The tax practice handles filing the client's tax returns, not only their tax returns, but also their parents' and kids' tax returns, to optimize every possible tax angle for the family and assist them with making quarterly tax estimates. And then number three, our communication style and ongoing approach to financial education to empower them with knowledge. Let's review today a sample family office coverage model that's customized and assigned to every Brandywine Oak client when they come on board with the firm, and reviewed at every single client meeting to make sure there are never any issues. We always like to start by thanking our longtime existing clients for their trust and loyalty, as they have observed this evolution from one or two advisors and one or two administrative partners to now 9 professionals covering them. We start by assigning a primary private wealth advisor and backup, as well as a primary private wealth relationship manager and backup. So we always have 4 professionals, either advisors or relationship managers, assigned to every family. We also assign 2 private wealth operations professionals. Then we go ahead and assign a private wealth tax advisor who's also a CPA, a chief investment officer, and a private wealth estate attorney that we have on retainer. Typically, a family has at least 9 professionals at their disposal that have been hand-selected and assigned, depending on what the family might need. Now, having said that, the relationship manager is their primary point person, and they will handle the day-to-day administration of the family's needs. For example, if a family needs to increase their monthly portfolio withdrawal from $14,000 per month to $16,000 per month, the relationship manager may involve the private wealth advisor or the operations professional, and sometimes the tax advisor. This is all done behind the scenes, depending on what the situation calls for. But the client, notably, only has to deal with one individual to achieve this request. If the family wants to look at changing their estate plan to perhaps make sure their not-so-favorite new son or daughter-in-law does not get their hands on the family's wealth, the relationship manager will certainly involve the advisor and the estate attorney to accomplish this. If that family has a new inheritance, the relationship manager will involve the advisor and chief investment officer, and so on. At Brandywine Oak, it is our number one goal to make sure that every family has the best coverage possible and they have a single, simplified point of contact for all ongoing service deliverables.